Hey guys, it's Sam with two M's, and welcome to this MYXclusive interview. As you guys can see, I have a very special guest here with me, and she's a fresh and super talented artist. And she just dropped her debut single, which is called Train of Thought, not too long ago. And today we are here to talk about that, but also how she's been and so much more. Everyone, please welcome Sam Cruz.
Hello,
Woo!
everyone. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, and we're also so excited that you're here. We share the same name, so feeling ko we've
Yes,
already
we do.
connected on that
Yes,
level.
fellow Sam.
Yes, it's always nice to meet a fellow Sam. Although
A
medyo iba nga yung
fellow.
spelling natin, still the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome to the MYXclusive. Sam, how have you been? How's life?
I've been fine. Actually, during
Mhm,
quarantine, I've learned a lot of new things. Recently, I've been
mhm.
trying to cook and bake with my sisters,
Wow.
and
Mhm,
nanonood lang po kami ng mga movies together as a
mhm,
family. So actually,
mhm,
recently, we've been closer during quarantine.
mhm. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Yeah, nakikita ko nga yung mga TikTok ninyo. Super funny. I love I think
Opo.
I saw the pass the phone challenge.
Pass the
I was dying.
phone.
It was so funny. You guys are so like you're really true sisters talaga kasi you make fun of each other, which is
Yeah.
great. So that's nice na you guys, have been getting closer
Mm-hmm.
during this time. Although wala tayong mga choice, no, during this
Yeah, we
time.
really have
But
no choice.
'di ba? You really
Uh-huh.
have no choice. But that's nice that you guys are still be able to hang out and be with one another. So you mentioned na, you started cooking, but also
Mm-hmm.
baking. So what made you want to kind of learn these like skills or these new things?
Um, Kasi wala naman po kaming magawa during when we're just staying at home. So we just wanted to try something new. And recently I've been watching like cooking shows, and it just like pushed me to try making food. And my sisters and my family enjoys it naman, so okay naman po.
Yeah, they're very supportive. And I totally get what you mean
Yeah.
yung pag nanonood ng mga cooking shows. Parang you're like,
Yeah.
oh, but I feel like I could do that. Then you kind of try
Yeah.
it. And you're like, it's a little bit different, but I totally get what you
Different.
mean. But
Yeah.
yeah, I totally get what you mean. But that's
Mhm.
cool. You were able to pick up new hobbies and skills too. But I'm so curious now that I'm seeing you in your background. Like you have a bunch of like photos on your back. Um, I'm
Posters,
so
yeah.
curious, like what photos you have in the back there, because I also have a like that. And mine, for example, is like mga
Really.
BTS ganyan. So
Oh,
what's your collage?
mine is full of like old school movies like Notting
Mm-mm,
Hill
mm-mm.
and like
Oh,
bands, rock
cute.
bands as
Mm-mm,
well.
mm-mm,
And like you can
mm-mm,
see there How I Met Your Mother, Friends. There's like different
mm-mm,
posters there lang. So
mm-mm.
that's all.
Cute. I love that. We also have that in common. I also have a collage in my room. But that's so cool.
That's cool.
You've been keeping busy also during this time, but we are here also to talk
Hmm.
about your music. And we all
Yeah.
know naman that you come from a very, very talented family. But for you, Sam,
Mm.
like as someone who wants to share her music with everyone all around the world, not just in the Philippines, how did you actually get
Mhm.
started with music?
Actually, ever since I was little, I've always had an interest and a passion for music. Because this all
Mm-hmm.
started when we had this talent show in school, and we had tasked to sing this Italian song, O Sole Mio,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's when I found out that I really like had a passion for music. Because that's when my parents noticed, like, oh, Sam could sing pala, and then that's when I
Mm-hmm.
started to really develop and like keep singing, and that's probably when I
Mm-hmm.
found out. And also like in both sides of the family, my mom and my dad's side,
Yes.
they're full of
Mm-mm.
singers like Tita Donna, Tita
Mhm,
Geneva, lahat po sila kumakanta. So for me,
mm.
it's just like following in their footsteps, which I'm super excited for as well.
Yeah, that's really cool also. And I like I said, you come from a very talented family. So like did they play a hand talaga in parang talent? Like were they the ones who kind of encouraged you, or you kind of just thought you found out on your own na parang this is something that I really want to do? Kasi 'di ba we have those like relatives that tell us like, "Oh, you should
Yeah.
be like this ganyan." But for you, how is
Yeah.
it?
Well, it's kind of a mix of both. 'Cause,
Mhm.
I'm the one who wanted to pursue this and music
Mm.
and then trying acting as well. But
Mm.
my parents are the one that has really inspired me to go and follow in their footsteps and
Mm.
join showbiz, try out singing. But deep down, it's really something I've always wanted to do. So
Mm.
ayun po.
Mm. Yeah, that's so cool. And now you're actually really doing it, releasing music of your own
Mhm.
then. But syempre, as an artist, you have your own influences then that influence the kind of
Yes.
music taste that you have and the kind of music na gusto mong gawin. So, sino ba yung mga
Mhm.
influences mo when it comes to you as an artist?
Oh, well, I've been listening ever since naman po. I've always been a huge fan of Ariana Grande because I love how
Mm-hmm.
she plays around with her music and tries different
Mm-hmm.
genres. And recently, I've been listening a lot to Olivia Rodrigo. She's so good as well at how she
Oh,
writes her
yes.
songs. Yeah, and locally naman po, I love Ate Moira de la Torre, and I love
Mm-hmm.
the passion she puts into her songs. So ayun po, those are probably some of my musical influences.
Oh, so I love that you mentioned Olivia Rodrigo too now, especially now,
Yes.
like her new album just came out and also
Mm-hmm.
Moira, of
Sour.
course.
Yes.
Yes, so good. Like a good balance of influences then. Which brings me to the question, because the people that you mentioned, they're very good at what they do, also like their songwriting. So how about you, Sam?
Mm-hmm.
Like do you also write your own songs? Like what was it like kind of writing your own song for the first time?
With Train of Thought, that song was
Mm-hmm.
actually originally it was written for me, but then during the
Mm-hmm.
process of recording it, we
Mm-hmm.
switched some lyrics. But this song was
Mm-hmm.
actually written by Julia YNISH under UR as
Mm-hmm.
well, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's such a great song. It really inspired me to like record this and have this song be released because it's such a good
Yeah.
song. And
Mm-hmm.
ayan po, and recently I've also been trying out songwriting, and yeah, I
Mhm.
can't wait to also possibly release music that I have written myself. So ayun po.
Yeah, that would be so exciting also, no? Like being able to
Yeah.
create your own songs, also like writing. And
Yes.
I feel like it's just a skill, no? And I'm sure you're already
Mhm.
practicing and already honing. And the more you do it, the more people are excited to hear the songs that you have cooking up for everyone as well. So now let's get to
Mhm.
your debut single since we started talking about it na nga. Train of Thought. So could you tell us more about what it was like or what the song is actually about?
So train of thought is actually about a girl liking a guy and then losing her train of
Mhm.
thought. Like nawawala po siya sa sarili niya whenever she sees this guy or tries to talk to him. There's actually a whole story to it if you listen. And
Mhm.
ayun po, it's just about a girl losing her train of thought when she sees a guy. And I feel like a lot of us could relate to this kasi obviously everyone has crushes and
Yeah.
like especially now, I'm a teenager, so nakaka-relate po
Yes,
siya.
girl.
And
Yes.
yes. And ayun pa, that's all, it's what it's about.
Yeah, I mean, I totally can relate. Even though I'm a little bit older than you, I still have crushes like all the time. So super
Yes. Mhm.
relatable. That's totally relatable to a lot of people. And I love that, you also really related it to, something that a lot of people are experiencing too. So what was it like for you,
Mhm.
Sam, kind of recording your debut single? Because this is such a big milestone for you too. So what was it like recording it and creating the sound for Train of Thought?
I was actually it was I was just very excited. I thought at first I'd be
Mm-hmm.
nervous to like record this and
Mm-hmm.
get it perfect, but it was such a fun process, like layering
Mm-hmm.
my voice like together and having to hear like what it sounds like and fix it up even to make it even better. It's actually
Mm-hmm.
an overall fun process for me because I just like really have strong passion for music, like I said, and I didn't
Mm-hmm.
find it like boring. I didn't even look at it as work or anything because it's something I really wanted to do
Wow.
for like ever
Mhm,
since. So, ayun pa.
mhm. Wow, that I love that. Kasi 'di ba usually pag debut single, people will be, of course, like there's a little bit of pressure and parang they'll
Yeah.
feel a little bit nervous. But I love that you said na your passion for music is so strong na parang it
Mhm.
was so much fun for you. So let's kind of go back to before you released the single and before you recorded it. Of course, you got signed to your record label, which is you are.
Yes.
So what
Yes.
was that like for you? Because the way you said you've always wanted to be a performer, a singer, and now you're really a recording artist at such a young age too. So what was that like for you?
I got signed when I was 15 actually.
Mm-mm.
And I was just very excited because I've always wanted to be a singer and my mom
Mm-mm.
finally allowed me to pursue because what's
Yes.
important with it is I really had to do well in my studies, so I really had to work
Mm-mm.
hard for it. So by
Mm-mm.
the time I got like really good grades and I really worked hard for it, my mom was like, "Sige na, you could get signed." And I did.
Wow.
I got signed with UR. I was so excited
Mhm.
because this has always been my dream ever since I was little.
Mhm.
So ayun pa, that's how it started.
Wow, I love that you really had to work for it talaga, which I think
Yeah.
is ano naman, which is right naman, especially because at a young age,
Mm-mm.
syempre you have different you have different priorities also at that age,
Yeah.
but you were able to do it. See, that's a testament to
Yeah.
guys. You can find a balance between all of those
Yes.
things. I mean, you're still pretty young, so how do you balance like all of these things that you have on your plate?
Well, yeah, it's really all about time management for me. Because,
Mm-hmm.
example, if I have like work and school at the same day, then I'm gonna have to move or reschedule work. Because for me, talaga,
Mm-hmm.
I have to prioritize studies first. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I miss a test, then it would be hard to catch up with everything. So,
Yeah.
ayun po, I just have to adjust, and it's all about time management for me and balancing everything. Ayun po.
Yes, for sure. Guys, so take notes sa lahat na nanonood dyan, mga students out there, take notes. Time management, if Sam can
Yeah.
do it, create her music and then also study at the same time, kaya niya din yun, guys. But going back to train of thought, I can imagine, like you said, you were super excited when they came to you with this song and you were super excited to create your debut single. So when everything was done and parang everything was mixed and mastered already and you heard like the first like you heard it for the first time as it is now, what was that like for you?
Once I heard the final recording of Train of Thought, I was
Mhm.
so excited. I was just like, I wanted
Mhm.
everyone to hear this already. And I did make my family listen to it. They're like the first people that heard it.
Oh.
And they
Mm.
were very excited because they were like, oh, that's actually
Mhm.
good, huh? They were like that. And I
Yeah.
was just super excited for it to finally be released and
Mhm.
having to see my name like on like Spotify or like Apple Music. That's just like so shocking for me because ever
Mhm.
since I've always wanted to be a singer, and like I would always imagine myself like when I was younger, I was like, oh, one day I'm gonna make music of my own. And now that the
Mhm.
day has finally come, I'm just very happy and blessed. So ayun po.
Yes, I can imagine too. I mean, that's such a great feeling, especially like working really hard with school pa and then balancing that with
Yeah.
music. The whole
Mm-hmm.
process was definitely worth it, and I love that you let your family listen to it, and sabi mo, they're like, oh, it's pretty good, diba? And I love that. That's super like a family talaga. And also, I saw na you were also you also created like a TikTok like challenge for this one, or like
Yeah.
you were telling people to use it on TikTok. So how crazy is that? Na parang TikTok kasi diba before that wasn't really a huge thing, but in the past like
Yeah.
year and a
Blew up.
half, it's played a really big
Mm-hmm.
part, especially with artists and music. So what were you thinking of, like for example, when you were thinking of what to do with your song on TikTok? Like, could you tell us through the process of the ideas that you had for this one?
Well, for the challenge, like, me and Jofer, under UR
Mhm.
as well, Kuya Jofer, he helped me, like find a challenge to do with this song. Actually, he came up with idea like, because anything could be lose your train of thought, naman eh. Like,
True.
it doesn't even have to be like your boyfriend, your girlfriend.
Mhm.
It could be like as simple as like food or anything that you love. So, ayun pa, that's
True.
when I thought to make a video about it, and yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like that's really it was really cool that you guys kind of incorporated it also into TikTok, because that's such a huge thing now, which
But
also brings me back to the song itself, Train of Thought, because the title of course is, Train of Thought, which is like obviously everyone has a train of thought, and like what you said, it
yeah,
can be disrupted by anything. So what do
yeah.
you think is the significance of the title in relation to like the message of the song?
So, well, this song is like really just about a girl losing herself when she talks to a guy,
Mhm.
and I feel like it's very significant because like this not only like pops up a lot in the chorus, but the
Mhm.
overall song is um about like how us, like, young girls, they get overwhelmed when they see their crush or whoever, and they just like lose they don't act like themselves anymore. They lose themselves.
Yeah.
So ayun po. Like it's like I we wanted to talk about that because it's not really being talked about usually. I don't really
Mhm.
see it much in songs. And
Mhm.
I feel like it's a cute song. It's like pangkilig lang
Mhm.
and it's chill. So that's like the vibe of
Yeah.
that song.
Yeah, it is super
Hmm.
super chill, and it's
Yeah.
not just younger girls. Don't worry, also older girls lose
Yes,
their train of thought when
everyone.
they have a crush. Yeah,
Yes.
it's literally
Yeah.
everyone. Diba? Sino ba yung hindi na-distract sa crush? Of course, everyone na-distract sa crush.
Yes.
So, which
Mm-hmm.
only, is a testament to how relatable train of thought
Mm-hmm.
is. And we are so, so excited that you put this
Apa.
out. And excited din kami because I'm sure you've grown a lot then throughout the process of, putting out the single and creating your music. So, for you, Sam, was there anything new na you discovered about yourself during the time na ginagawa mo yung train of thought?
Well, something I discovered when I was recording
Mhm.
Train of Thought is I found it very easy to add like different ad libs when I was making the song
Mm.
and like adding layers and making the song
Mhm.
have more like be more unique. And
Mhm.
I found it so fun. I
Mhm.
realized how fun it was to record the song, make it your own, actually make it your
Mhm.
own. And I that's
Mhm.
probably something I learned.
Oh, I love that. Because, diba, like, I feel like, cause to some people, I mean, obviously music is work, diba? So at least
Mm-hmm.
you're like having a lot of fun with it. And I'm sure
Yeah.
you're also getting to know more about yourself and also your talent while you're creating music. So now that, you've put out your debut single and you've put out a song as well, and you've really been kind of honing everything that you've been doing. How would you describe Sam Cruz as an artist? Like, what kind of artist do you want to be?
Well, I want Sam Cruz myself to have her own sound and actually one day make music that I genuinely love and would
Mhm.
actually listen to with my friends, not just music like, oh, release that because I have to.
Yeah.
I
Mm-mm.
I love to actually make music with passion and with meaning and for them to be relatable to my audience. And ayun po.
Wow, I love that answer. I love it's very well thought of. That it's good. Now you really have parang a vision of the kind of artist that you want to be.
Yeah.
And you said na gusto mo pakinggan yung mga songs mo, even with your friends. Because there was some people
Yeah.
like when you put out something, you don't want to listen to it
Yeah,
again or
yeah, that's
something.
me
Yeah,
too.
diba? Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I get shy when they like the family plays and I'm like, oh no, no. I don't want to hear my voice.
Oh my God, but I feel like you have to get used to it now, di ba? Kasi of your
Ah,
music. And yeah, hopefully one day
Opo.
you reach that day na parang pwede mo siyang pakinggan with your friends without getting
Opo.
shy and stuff
Without
like
getting
that.
shy.
That's really growth na. No, but we're so excited for you and we can't wait for your future releases then. But also you mentioned that, you want to have your own sound. So like if you were to describe the kind of sound that you would want, I'm sure you still have like certain ideas that you would love. What kind of sound would you want to have as an artist?
Honestly, I don't want to stick to one sound because I
Hmm.
want to
Yeah.
try different genres as well, like indie
Mm-mm.
pop, even like modern rock because I listen to Arctic
Mm-mm.
Monkeys as well. I
Oh.
want to try that.
Mm-mm.
And some chiller songs like kind of Ate Mora de la Torres type songs. I want to try different
Mhm.
things and soon
Mhm.
enough I will find my sound, something that I want to stick to. But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, I still want to try out different other things to really find what I love. So, ayan po.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. Eh, 'di ba ngayon yung genre sobrang fluid na, like, it can be
Mm-hmm.
pop, but also pop rock. Like, Olivia Rodrigo, I
Yeah.
think, is a great
Yeah.
example
Mhm.
of that,
Yes.
'di ba? Very ano yung
Mm-mm.
genre niya. It's like alternative, na rock, na pop. It's just really cool, and I'm
Yeah.
excited to see all of the things that you're going to be trying out, especially now
Thank
that you put out
you.
your debut single. But if you were to try like a certain genre next, like the next thing that you would love to try out na never mo pa na-try, what would it be?
Honestly, like modern rock po. Because I
Yeah.
ever since I was little, I've honestly been a fan of like rock, like the Wallows. I listen to the Wallows. Even
Mhm.
Nirvana. I have like a poster of it, and
I
Arctic
love
Monkeys.
it.
But it's really something out of my comfort zone, which is why it makes
Mhm.
me want to try it even more. So ayun po.
Yeah. Oh, now I can't like I really want you to try it. You know what I mean? Now that I'm
Yeah.
imagining it, like I feel
Yeah.
like it would be so cool to hear,
Yeah.
an artist try out something like that. So we're so excited for everything that you have planned and everything else na gusto mong i-try because you're still so young, so you have so much I
Mm-hmm.
sound like a tita, but you have so many things to try out. Alam mo yun? So that's super exciting
Yeah.
and excited na kaming lahat and we can't wait to see and hear everything that you're working on. But aside from that, what else can we expect coming from you, Sam? Now that you put out your debut single, is there anything else we can look forward to?
Well, abangan niyo po. Actually, the music video for Train of Thought is coming very soon with a close friend
Mhm,
of mine who's also a showbiz royalty as my leading
mhm.
man. And ayun po, I'm super excited for it because I had so much fun filming the music video.
Oh my God!
Ayun po.
Madami pasabog si Sam, guys. So, first of all, Train
Pasabog.
of Thought is going to have a music video. Second of all, she has a leading man who is also of showbiz royalty. So, that's super exciting. I'm sure you don't want to spoil it. Syempre, you're not
Yes,
going to
it's a
tell us who.
surprise.
Yeah, you're not going to tell us who it is. But how was it actually creating the music video without spoiling too much?
Yes.
What was it like creating the music video for your very first like debut single? That's super exciting then.
It was actually very, very fun because I got to do it with a
Mhm.
very close friend of mine, and I just had to lip sync my own song like about 50 times during that day. But
Wow.
it wasn't
You
tiring
have to
naman
listen to your
kasi
voice.
yes, I had to listen to my voice. But yeah, it was actually a
Mhm.
very fun experience because I got to see how it actually is like filming a video
Mhm.
kasi 'di ba I would just watch it po in YouTube like oh
Mm,
that's how a
mm.
music video looks like, but you never really know what's behind the scenes, and now that I know
Mm.
of it, it's actually super fun, and the whole process of it
Mm.
all, it's very fun, and there's actually a story in the music video, so and a little plot twist in the end as well, which is why sobrang
Oh.
excited na po ako. Yeah.
Ooh, guys, madami pasabog si Sam. So make sure abangan natin ang music video ng Train of Thought of Sam, of course. That's coming very, very soon. And she also has a leading man. There's also a story. So we have that to look forward to. So abangan namin yun, Sam. We're so excited
Thank
for that.
you.
But before I do let you go, do you have a message to everyone who's been listening to your music and supporting you?
I just want to thank everyone for supporting me, especially my friends, my family, the Samsters, and lahat po na that's been supporting me since day one. I can't thank you enough. And yun po, hopefully, I will be releasing new things soon, and I cannot wait for that. And ayun po, please stream Train of Thought, available in all digital platforms.
Yes. So, guys, like what Sam said, make sure to stream Train of Thought, which is Sam's debut single. You can catch that on multiple digital streaming platforms, but also make sure to wait for the music video.
Yeah.
Paparating na yan very, 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 very soon. Just like what Sam said. So, make sure to keep an eye out for that. I'm sure abangan yung lahat yun. But yeah, make sure to listen to Train of Thought. And yeah, thank you so much to everyone who tuned into this MYXclusive interview. But of course, thank you, Sam, for joining us today.
Thank you, Ate Sam, fellow Sam. Thank you so
Oh,
much for
yes,
having me. I
of
enjoyed.
course. Yes, I super enjoyed too. It's always nice connecting with a fellow Sam. But
Yeah.
thank you once again,
Thank
Sam,
you
but also
so
to everyone
much.
who tuned in to this MYXclusive interview. Once again, this has been Sam with two M's and Sam Cruz. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.